Hey, this is Dale Calvert. I'd like to welcome you to this behind the scenes look at the Network Marketing Magazine's 27 Percenters Success System platform. Really excited to be sharing this with you. Uh, I am assuming that if you're looking at this particular back end presentation, that you have seen the full presentation where we really get into the psychology of why this works and why it's so powerful and why so many Fortune 500 companies like Toyota and NASA and many others are using this platform to develop the future leadership within their companies. And I hope by the time we're finished, it's like, man, I get it. It makes sense. I understand why gamification is becoming a buzzword that's going to continue to be a buzzword for the next few years in corporate America. And here's why. Eh, Just a quick review. Engagement creates hunger. And when people, 27 percenters, develop a hunger for what I call wisdom of the ages, they're going to win the game. It's really comes down to that, and that's the challenge because today, every time your distributors open their email, they're receiving promotions for the newest, greatest, rub the magic lamp, and the genie's going to pop out and create wealth for you opportunities. They're everywhere, everywhere, and you guys know that. I believe that if you build people, people will build the business. And people ask me all the time, Dale, why can't we get our people to do anything? The answer is simple. It's simple. Lack of belief. If they believe, they take action. Belief leads to action. Consistent action over a period of time creates growth and success. As you believe, so shall it be done unto you. What the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve, as Napoleon Hill told us in Think and Grow Rich. So that's kind of the psychology behind all this. It makes so much sense. People are fired up and excited. We have people from multiple companies all over the world that are really feeling what a lot of us feel about this. Uh, the network marketing profession was born out of the personal development movement. That's where it was born. That's where all the major growth was created. You know, companies like Mary Kay, Herbalife, Amway, New Skin, Shackley, personal development movement, teaching wisdom of the ages principles, building people, people build the business. And we all know we've gotten way, way, way far away from that with all the foo-foo dust. You know, the industry's overrun with self-proclaimed gurus trying to teach people how to do that, which they've never done. And it just kind of is what it is. That's where we are. So I'm really excited. I'm beyond excited because I know the impact this will have for the people, uh, the distributors within your company, and when they grow and maximize their upside leadership potential, it creates personal growth for them and huge growth for the company. Build people, people build the business. So, what is a 27 percenter? Again, they're just the majority of people in your company. So, let's walk through this. I'm going to go through this kind of quickly. Let me apologize in advance. I was I'm heavy into the development of the content of this platform, but the back end that we're looking at now and all the integration of this, I have not got into it at the level that I should if I'm making a video about it. But I've walked uh, corporate officers, company owners through this, and the response has been phenomenal. And I thought it's just going to be a whole lot easier to make a video that I can just share with people. So that's what I'm doing. And again, I apologize in advance. We've only been around 7 days, and I have not got into the in back end workings of this at the level that I should have. So the concept, the gamification concept, is you create points, and it starts over every week, and then each month they're tallied so people can keep track of their points. Their engagement creates points. So this is the first day this week, and you can see this morning I logged on and I created 215 points. I had 11 actions that I took this morning. Total actions so far today was 345, and that'll be over 1,000 today by the time it's over, and it'll get to where we're having tens of thousands as this thing continues to spread and people continue to get excited about it. So when they come in every day, there are every week there'll be a couple of weekly lessons. You can see today is the law of attraction from uh, and Jim Carrey. This was actually when he was on Oprah. Powerful, powerful video where he talks about he was homeless, living in his van. He pulled out a check and wrote it to himself for $10 million for acting services rendered. And at the time, he didn't even have he had nothing going on, living in a van. And he tells a story. It's phenomenal. So what we're doing is we're concentrating on the mindsets and the skill sets. And the first month it's all about mindsets. You can see this is module 2, which means week 2, building your 27%er mindset. And so it's belief leads to action. So what we're attempting to do in the first month is give them heavy doses of reality, wisdom of the ages, heavy doses, daily videos. Now, next month it'll be like 2 videos a week, and from that point on, because we're going to get into how to relaunch your business, how to create customers, how to create customers in the marketplace, how to provide great customer service. You know, we teach a concept: if they buy once, they're a suspect; if they buy twice, they're a prospect; if they buy 3 times, they're a customer. And all residual income in this profession is based upon customer volume, customer creating real customers, real teams of people, and real businesses. So they can click here, and every day there's a new quote, and we'll see what it is today. Albert Einstein. Everything this month again is about mindsets. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of your life's coming attraction. So they can submit and get 10 points. And what happens, you see, it was 225, right? Is that what it was? I can't remember. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't normally normally when you click submit, it will immediately increase your point totals unless you'd already done that for the day. So let's just look at these so you can kind of see what they'll be looking at. It's just wisdom of the ages: Robert Kiyosaki, Will Smith, Jim Rohn, Zig. The richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everybody else looks for work. You know, just wisdom, real wisdom that they will be exposed to. We're recommending that people start every single morning, that they start their day by logging on to the platform, get their mindsets right. Let's look at the videos that we've shared with them uh, the first week here. We started with this one by myself, and talking about Think and Grow Rich, what the mind can conceive and believe it can achieve. There's some things that are unchanged with time. Watch this video to understand how the wisdom of the ages will change your business and change your life. What is what is something you dream of achieving that your business can help you realize? And there'll be in the actual video there'll be a place for them to write that in. I'll show you in a second. But you can see what we tried to do is take a proven wisdom of the ages principle, what the mind can conceive and believe it can achieve, and then reinforce that with people that they know. You know, I don't want everything this first month. I mean, the developers of this platform said you need to be teaching everything, but I said not no, and they said we're going to do 2 videos a week, so we got to have one a day the first month because this is something that they have to accept if they're going to achieve what they came to this profession to achieve. So we got Will Smith here. You can see people that they know that they see this is awesome from Matthew McConaughey, Morgan Freeman, and then again Jim Carrey. So it's all about mindsets and just powerful, powerful, powerful videos. And every month we're talking about a core fundamental that is required for them to achieve their upside potential with the network marketing business model in your company. So we're really, really excited about it. Then they can come in and they can, what is the one way, what is the one way that you put your success mindset uh, into action today? And they can answer that. They have a drop down here that they can choose from, or they can put other and type in whatever they want here. And then when they submit it, 30 points. And it would calculate here immediately. It's really slick. I wish I could show you, but I've already done that this morning. Should have recorded it this morning. So those are the first 3. Okay, that's the first 3. It's all about accountability and engagement. Engagement helps them develop a hunger. Now, this section is where they can share a win for the day. And it's just cool. Like Tony here says, I reached the special sponsoring incentive with my company. Well, I can go in here. Oh, he's already got 6 high fives on that. But I guess I high fived him. Or I can add a comment. And I did this morning. I said, way to go, Tony. And then I hit comment. I could type in another one if I want it and hit comment. And then what happens at any time, at any time, they can come up here and click and they can look at all the high fives and the comments that they've received after sharing their win. You know, an idea, a concept that is absolutely true, that a good week or good day unnoticed diminishes, a bad week magnifies. And so we take on that reality every day. Start a process with company owner who's going to make this platform an option for every distributor in his company. I believe, I just really, really believe that that's where this is going. It's just, it just success leaves clues, you know. Uh, it just does. So that's that part, and then just so they can see, also I want to show you this, the leaderboard, and this is for today. Last week we had people that had over 2,000 points, but it started over today, and it shows the point leaders, you know, the point leaders, the people they've engaged, and that's just for today. So people can go in at any time and can see where they are compared to some of the other members that we have. Um, let's just continue down here. This is the coach's corner, so they can read now and get 25 points. This one's on regret. And this is powerful, the concept of wistful regret. Most people sit in nursing homes and they feel like they could have been better if they'd just been willing to take more chances and break out of their comfort zone. It's good stuff, guys. This a lot of time, energy, and effort has gone into this content because I wanted the content to justify the power of this platform. And I can go in here and we can look at all of them. We talked about regret, fear, believe in yourself, think and grow rich. I think they receive maybe 2 of these coaches corners a week, if I recall correctly. But again, the coaches corners are just reinforcement of the prime theme, core fundamental of that month. So we're going down here. I believe in reasons, and they can complete their reasons, and we do 5 at a time. So they do 5 here, and then next week they'll do 5 more until they have 20. They get 100 points every time they complete that. And the reality, Jim Rohn taught us that he said the reason people don't achieve more is because they don't have enough reasons. They don't want more. And I remember hearing that many times, and then that really clicked for me. And this was many, many years ago. And from that point on, we've used what's called a top 20 reasons, top 3, because until people on teams and to people in your company that say they want to build a business, until they understand why they want to build a business, the how doesn't matter. Until you know why, the how doesn't matter. So we teach top 20, top 3, and carry your reasons with you. You know, the top 3. We teach bathroom mirror, car visor, carry your top 3 in your billfold, your purse, as did Jim Carrey. So again, everything's reinforced from people that they know. And again, this is something I've been teaching since the 80s. So here they can share gratitude and they get 10 points. I think you might be able to do multiples. Let's try this. Thankful for my supportive wife and family, which I absolutely am. Okay, it tells me how many characters I have left, and then I'll share this gratitude. And again, I'd already done it today, so I only get 10 points one time. But normally, if I was starting the day, that would go to 235. So again, it's engagement. Engagement creates belief that they can, and belief leads to action. Action. Look, I am so thankful for this group as well as my mentor, Perry Russell. In 2019, she had an unbelievable. That one's not it, but she had an unbelievable testimony of gratitude a couple of days ago about this platform and how in 3 days you can tell such a difference. So that's it as far as the daily activities. Let me walk you through this and we'll wrap this up. When they're getting started videos, this will walk them through the psychology. This is one of the founders of the platform. And so I haven't seen all of these yet. But if they have tech support, needs tech support, they just click here, pro tips, how it works, and then content library if they miss something during the week. Again, we're at the beginning of the second week now, but they can go back and watch it. We are going to do a webinar once a month that will be live for every member, where again we're going to reinforce whatever skill set mindset that we were core fundamental that we were teaching for that month, whether it be launching, relaunching your business, creating leads, creating customers, follow up, so on and so forth. Then personal progress, show them right here how many check-ins, exercises completed, and this is for the week. Wins you shared, your gratitude, lessons learned. So that's personal progress. And here you have your goals, top 3 reasons, top 3. And again, those come ultimately from their top 20. And then the leaderboard. I'm not sure if I showed you this. Yeah, this gentleman's from England. I know where a lot of these people are, where they're from. Uh, Multiple companies, and it's just phenomenal. Really phenomenal people taking care and supporting each other on their journey. Again, a good week, not acknowledged, diminishes a bad week, is enhanced. So, leaderboard, my goals, personal progress, content library. I think we've covered everything. So the concept is, again, gamification leads to hunger. Once people develop a hunger for personal growth, personal development, personal responsibility, and they're exposed to wisdom of the ages, then they tend to stop looking for foo-foo dust. And until they come to grips with the wisdom of the ages success principles, then the looking for quicker, faster, easier way to do it, the shortcuts, they're overcome with people in the marketplace, self-proclaimed gurus saying, I'm going to show you how, if you buy my $997 course, I'm going to show you how to make your phone ring, with people screaming their credit card number in the phone, demanding to join you at the highest product package you have available. We all know that. So again, I am extremely excited about this, what the impact it's going to have for your company and for the profession in general. Again, we're a personal development industry with a compensation plan attached. When you build people, people build the business. When you get started, uh, people, this will be a profit center for you. There's a small commission uh, to help companies. But the real value is developing the second, third, fourth, fifth wave of leadership in your company, developing those 27 percenters. Uh, and again, leadership creates product volume. So there, it is a profit center, but for everybody in your company, they can get started the first month for 97 cents. 97 cents. And then it's 27 cents, $27 a month after that. And it will be the best investment in their future for this profession that they could ever make. I just believe it. We're going to see a lot of people that maximize their upside potential because of the daily engagement in this platform. And this platform will help them develop the skill sets and mindsets, and it will ultimately create much more engagement and productivity within your company. It's just a psychological flow that makes a lot of sense. So that's basically it. Most of you, after you watch this, will already have another appointment scheduled. If you you once you get started, and again, some of you, we have many different people, many different corporate officers, uh, company owners that are watching this, that are with many different size companies. Once you get to 5,000 members, then the Network Marketing Magazine has a platform where you can do a awesome monthly newsletter that's attached, and I haven't even mentioned, to the over 3,000 articles by industry legends, personal development icons, uh, that have been written for the Network Marketing Magazine over the past 13 years. You know, Zig, Jim Rohn, Dr. Wayne Dyer, uh, Dr. Dennis Waitley, Dr. Chad Helmstetter, and many, many more legends that don't teach foo-foo dust, that teach wisdom of the ages principles. You'll have access and you can connect right to that as well. There's a lot of cool benefits, but the number one benefit, again, is the development and the support of the 27 percenters. the majority of people in your company. So I'm excited. You can get back with me, anybody at the Network Marketing Magazine team, or whoever shared this with you. If you have questions, we can roll this out multiple ways. Uh, Webinar, if you have a corporate event, uh, we can arrange to have someone come. Uh, that's very possible. But I hope that what I've shared with you has really clicked. And again, it's I understand most of you are 3%ers, but I'm a 27%er, and I know what it takes to bring those people down the road. There's a reason we developed personally over 200 5, 6, and 7-figure earners on our personal team. You know, a lot of people want to talk about how much money they made, but to me, that's not it. I've always believed that your long-term income is in direct proportion to the number of leaders that you develop on your team. And when you provide people wisdom, it will create a bond to you and your company for providing this platform to them where when they start to grow, dynamite's not going to get them away from you and your company. And I've seen that, experienced it, and I believe it. So we can put a game plan together to get this launched as quickly as possible to as many people as possible based upon what you feel like is going to be the best way to get this implemented throughout your company. Again, thanks for your attention. This is Dale Calvert. If I haven't met you personally, I look forward to doing that in the future. Uh, Please, please, please don't let this one pass you by. I believe this is going to change companies, and I honestly believe it's going to make a huge impact on the history of the network marketing business model. We have to return to the foundational roots that created growth in this profession in the beginning. The network marketing business model should be at the top of the entrepreneurial revolution that's happening around the world. It should be at the very top. And, you know, this platform, the only way we're going to return to the top is if people stop recruiting each other and start developing homegrown internal leadership and do it with the 27 percenters. And it's a challenge. It's a challenge. But when you understand belief leads to action, belief leads to action, consistent action creates growth in volume. When you really uh, understand that as a company, as as a company, if you focus on building people, people are going to build the business. They will. And it's not in customer acquisition because leadership creates product volume. Leadership creates volume. And what this platform will do is help everybody in your company maximize their personal upside leadership potential. I believe it with everything within me. Uh, I hope that I've explained it well enough where it's more than obvious why so many Fortune 500 companies understand gamification leads to hunger and why gamification is becoming such a buzzword in the corporate world and why I'm so excited that through the Network Marketing Magazine, we now have the exclusive rights through the Network Marketing Magazine has exclusive rights to make this part of a profession that we all owe a lot to. Thanks for listening. Talk to you soon.